going to talk to you a little bit about why it's important to include a counterargument in your paper. Now, keep in mind that if you do not include a counterargument, if you just say, you take a position and you just hammer in, gun violence is horrible in our society and gun violence will happen as long as both parents work. Well, it's a causality, a cause and effect argument. It's taking a position, it's controversial, and if you don't acknowledge the existence of other perspectives or other explanations or other points of view, you run the risk of completely losing credibility with your audience. Now, how do you lose credibility? One way you lose credibility is by going into long diatribes that show a sort of inflexible mind and an unwillingness to see things from multiple perspectives. In other words, an unwillingness to reach out to your reader and acknowledge that that person may have slightly differing points of view and accommodating those. But another way to lose credibility with your audience is just to have no idea whatsoever who your audience is. So before you start writing and before you pick out your arguments and your counter arguments, really take stock of who your audience is, what types of people they are, their education level, their values, their backgrounds, their reasons and motivations for reading what you're doing in the first place, and also what you think they're likely to expect in your article and what you think that they would likely want to hear, and finally what you would like them to do with that information. Do you want them to act? Do you want them to buy something? Do you want them to vote a certain way? Do you want them to boycott something? Do you want them to change their minds? Whatever it is, think about the impact and the outcome, the action, how to do things with words. Think about the action that you would like to result from this. So creating an argument and supporting your argument is not just about facts or being flowery and impassioned in your presentation. It's really about logic and analyzing the rhetorical situation so that when you get right down to it, you really have a multi-pronged strategy for persuasion.